What's up, people? This is We Are Animals MMA. We break down some MMA fights. We got UFC 236 this weekend. Well, first, let's start with Kelvin Gastelum versus Israel Adesanya. Kelvin Gastelum was on a 2-fight win streak. He knocked out Michael Bisping, the former champ, beats Jacare Souza in a good close fight in that one. Supposed to fight Robert Whittaker. Whittaker got sick and had to postpone that fight, so they're fighting for their interim middleweight championship. Israel Adesanya is undefeated in the UFC. He beat the GOAT Anderson Silva in his last fight. Definitely a savage striker. He also took on an astute wrestler, Brunson. He dismantled Brad Tavares over 5 rounds. So he has some experience in some 5-round fights. But let's take a look at Izzy. Now, Izzy Adesanya, he has great body feints. He uses his jab well, has nice kicks, round kicks, wheel kicks. He's a master level striker. He can do, one of my favorite things that he does is he'll start, like, say he's fighting an orthodox stance, do like a 1-2, then he'll dip his head to the right while simultaneously retracting his left leg, and he'll end up in like a southpaw stance. He'll take a new angle on his opponent, maybe slip that left hand of Kelvin Gastelum, and then he'll counter over the top with his left hand in that new stance. Very good with angles. If Kelvin Gastelum wants to shoot in for a takedown, but that would probably be the best thing he should do. Definitely mix that in there. But he has good, Izzy's very good in the clinch. He got clenched knees, he got his elbows off the clinch. He has a nice sneaky elbow that he uses from either stance to control. So if it's an open stance, he'll control the lead hand of his opponent. Like, chuck it down and then come over the top with like an elbow. Very beautiful stuff. He's coming in about -175 favorite in this fight, which is, I do agree, he definitely is a favorite in this fight. Probably should be a little higher. Alright, we got Kelvin Gastelum here. He likes to bounce in and out. He'll also try to get like outside foot advantage on his opponents from his southpaw stance. He'll come in with the left, then like a right hook, with the right hook, left hands to the body or to the head. He pretty much uses those. He'll throw some kicks. He'll throw like a kick to the body. He doesn't really set it up much. He'll clinch, but he hasn't really shot for many takedowns in his career. Especially in his last couple fights, he hasn't shot many takedowns since like his last takedown he shot was like against Johnny Hendricks or so, and that was a long time ago. He'll do good to use his wrestling in this fight. Use that to mix that up. He's at about +145. Underdog, probably should be around there. He got a tough task against a tall opponent, and Israel Adesanya. One thing Kelvin should do is do like a step and lead leg kick and a left hand to the body or to the head to get inside that range.
The lotus of the Leaf Village blooms twice. When we meet again, I will have become a stronger ninja. I promise.
But my prediction for this video is Israel Adesanya by 3rd round TKO. It's going to be his feints and range management, and especially his footwork, that's going to disrupt the timing of Kelvin Gastelum and probably put him away in the 3rd. Alright, let's go to the main event. Max Holloway versus Dustin Poirier 2 for the interim lightweight champion. Max Holloway's on about a 13-fight win streak. His last 4 fights ended in TKO, 2 of them against the GOAT, Jose Aldo. Dustin Poirier got about 3 finishes in his last 3 fights. He's an all-action fighter. Now, Dustin Poirier has very good boxing. Very good boxing. He pressures forward, he cuts the cage, he uses switch stance combos. He'll end up in especially when he has you hurt. Hit you with the 1-2. If you step out to your left, he'll hit you with the right hand. End up in a southpaw stance. Has good double leg takedowns as well. Great BJJ and good wrestling. Had good back control against Pettis. When they fall and it reverses, very great wrestling. Got about plus 175 there. Alright, Max Holloway, the featherweight champ of the world. He has excellent boxing and also he uses that switch stance fighting technique as well. He's adept at both. He has great takedown defense. He uses bicep control. He'll use his forearm across the face. He'll step his lead leg back, whatever side you shoot to. If you shoot a double leg takedown, he'll retract that lead leg and end up in a new stance. Shuck you off, hit you with he'll follow you all over the cage. He'll cut cages. He's good at either stance. Like I said, he has some beautiful, beautiful stuff that he likes to do. And when his opponents like shoot takedowns on him, he will also like throw in a guillotine. They come in getting kind of reckless. They'll leave their neck out there. They'll snap that guillotine. Especially against Ricardo Lamas, who is a great wrestler. He shot a couple takedowns on him. He shot that guillotine. And Lamas had to like flop to his back just to avoid getting choked out. And he's coming about minus 225. But my prediction for this fight is going to be Max Holloway by 4th round TKO. He'll end up wearing him down over the long fight, 4-round war. And it definitely won't be easy whatsoever. Dustin, the game fighter. You see him against Justin Gaethje and against Eddie Alvarez. But Max Holloway landed about 290 strikes against Brian Ortega. So we'll see what happens, but that's my prediction.
No, it is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is.
It is what it is. It is.
Alright people, that's the end of my breakdown of We Are Animals MMA analysis and breakdown. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe to my videos. I have some more content coming out as soon as I can, as soon as I'm able to get that out. I hope you like this video. Alright, peace.